Well, there is a unique opportunity coming up for women looking for a change.
Leadership coach Steph Pierce is introducing Flux to Flow. It's an 8-week workshop to support women looking to find their next career chapter. And we are so happy to have Steph with us live here this morning on Bid More. Hey there, Steph. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday, Jennifer. Happy Friday, Heather.
Oh, happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday.
You know, Steph, I know that you made this transition a couple of years back from that Flux to Flow. And I'm wondering, what's kind of the idea behind this workshop? Is that kind of why you started it?
I did. You know, when I left General Mills after working there for 24 glorious years, I found a lot of people, women in particular, who were trying to figure out what they wanted to do next. So like me, they had enjoyed wonderful careers, or they had been promoted or started a business or had been thinking about starting a business, but just didn't know how to find the time to figure it all out. And after meeting with a lot of women and honestly coaching many women, I thought, wouldn't it be great to bring everybody together in a small group, of course, and let them support each other with some direction from me using my HR skills and my background in leadership and coaching to help them find their way. So the program is 8 weeks. Every week is a group session, but then people have an opportunity to spend some time with me one-on-one because everyone's situation is different, right? So I want to make sure that I have the chance to address that. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, this is the workshop Flux to Flow. So 8 weeks. What kind of skill sets will they learn?
A couple of things. One is self-awareness. The thing that I think most women, especially if we're working and raising families, we don't have a lot of time to do is think about what we want to do next for ourselves. So part of the workshop is really around helping you be you, is what I call it. Find out what's important to you now at this life stage. So there's tools, there's questions, there's activities, there'll be homework to help you figure that out. As well as spending some time with me, just talking it out. I believe that it's inside of everybody. We just usually don't have a chance to even think about it.
Steph, as you know from your experience in talking to women, from your podcast as well, that everybody's at a different phase. Some people are ready to get going. Some people are still sort of thinking about it. I'm wondering which women you think would benefit most from signing up from Flux to Flow.
That is a great question. So in the podcast, Her Next Chapter, which I co-host with my dear friend Julie Burton, we talk to women who are in all phases and stages of finding their next thing. My workshop is designed to essentially help both, Heather. Those that are saying, I have no idea what I want to do next, but what I'm doing right now isn't the thing. As well as those that are saying, I have a sense of what I want to do, I just don't know how to get at it. And so I have an application process which helps me vet out so that the group is consistent, right? So I have people, if you have a sense of where you're going, I'm going to put those groups together. If you have a sense of, I have no sense, I'm going to put those folks together as well.
All right. Steph, thanks for being with us today. Steph Pierce, podcast host, leadership coach, all kinds of good stuff. It's great to be with you. And you can learn more about her website, also about Flux to Flow. Go to WCCO.com/links and we'll be sure to get you there.